Okay, I've got a Grover locking tuner here. This is off the bass side on the thickest string, or the low E string, off of a Les Paul, a 2013 model. And this one I took off because I thought it was broken. I've got a little piece of the low E string in here that I cut off just to demonstrate. But what was happening was, when I would remove the string and unlock the string and change strings, these things, they wind quite a ways up. And what was happening was, when I would try to put in the low E string while stringing the guitar, with this obviously on the headstock, I had to open the winding pretty much all the way to get the string through. And you can kind of help it by maybe tipping it over a little bit, but you have to pretty much unwind these things all the way, and then you can get it in there. Here's where the problem is. This is on your guitar, and you're trying to now lock it, and it just keeps on spinning. And before a gig, this can get a little bit worrisome. I thought I had a broken one just before a gig as I was changing strings, and panic time. Couldn't get this thing to lock. It just kept spinning. I was pushing it. Nothing was happening. So I called Gibson. They sent me another one. I put the other one on, and it worked exactly like this. And here's the issue. Your thickest string requires the largest opening, which requires you to unwind this all the way back. It is normal to spin like that. It's not broken. In fact, it's probably very hard to break one of these things. But what you have to do to get it to lock is you have to kind of turn maybe your guitar headstock over. There, it just caught right there, just by turning it slightly. Sorry for the focus issues on that, but there, it locked again, and that caught it. Okay, so you may have to turn your guitar headstock, get a little gravity going, to get this thing to catch. But sometimes it'll sit there, and it seems like no matter what you try, if you hold the guitar in the same position, it won't grab. So turn the guitar over, get a little weight on there, push down, and there you go. I got the lock, the string's on. Loosen it again. Spin, 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 spin. Panic, panic, panic. Don't panic. Just kind of turn your guitar. I've got this one off, obviously, so it's a little bit different, but there it goes. It locks. Tighten. You got the lock on the string. You're good to go. That's normal. So if you've ever had that issue before and thought you had a broken one, I did. But again, probably just the more the situation. I was getting ready for a show and very kind of amped up, and this damn thing wasn't locking, and it seemed like it went on forever. But I did get it to lock, and the show went fine. Had no problem with the string. But I thought I had a broken one, and it's not. It's just a case of whatever your thick string is in here, that's going to cause the problems. The thin ones go in through a smaller opening. You don't have to unwind them as much. And so you'll only find this problem usually with your thicker strings, if not the thickest one. And I'm using 10s on the Les Paul. So this is a 46 here. If you're using heavier strings, that'll be even thicker, and thus you'll have to wind this out even more. So hopefully that helped you out, and keep on rocking in the free world.